Hello everyone, welcome back with me, Miss Amruta, and you're watching Guru's Academy. So today we will be starting our next part of the chapter 5, that is family value of standard 5th. Textbook page numbers are 24, 25 and 26. So now let's see what we are going to learn in our next part, that is the part 2. So honesty in public life. So students, you all know what honesty is, isn't it? Honesty, we have been following it in our home, with our friends, with our colleagues, isn't it? So now let's see what is given in our textbook. If we are honest in our public life, we will get better public services and facilities. Yes. Is it that you all are just supposed to be honest to your parents, or to your family members, or to your friends? No, if we are living in this society, we are supposed to be honest in our public life also. So if we are honest to our public life, we will get a better public service and their facilities too. So students, what will happen if we travel on a train or a bus without a ticket? Yes, what do you all think? What will happen if we travel without a ticket in a bus or a train? Yes, first thing what you'll get in your mind is that the ticket checker will caught us, isn't it? And you all will have to pay the fine. Yes, you all will have to pay the fine, but what will be the loss? Yes, our public transport system will run at loss and would soon have to shut down. So students, have you all ever thought that when we take the tickets, where does this money go? Yes, the ticket which we buy from the bus, train, anything, where any of the vehicle or the transport which we are supposed to take the tickets, where does this money goes? Yes, this money goes to the public transport system. What happens? What do they do of this money? They give the packages, that is the salary which these people are getting. They are getting from the tickets which we buy. Sometimes we must have seen that these buses, they are not working properly. So where does the money comes? The money comes from the tickets which we buy. So what will happen if you all don't buy the tickets? Yes, so what will happen? It will soon run at the loss, and they will soon have to shut down. So you all have got my point. What you all are supposed to do? You all must never travel without a ticket in any of the public transport. If each person buys a ticket honestly, this problem will not arise. That means you all must be honest to your public life also. Honesty can increase efficiency in public life. Yes, honesty is the best way to increase the discipline in the public life. If you're honest to your public life, it is going to increase the discipline as well. Now let's see what is he telling to us. In 2011, during a cricket match between India and West Indies, a bowler caught Sachin Tendulkar right at the beginning of the match. Yes, in 2011 there was a cricket match between India and West Indies. And what had happened? The bowler, he had made Sachin Tendulkar out right at the beginning of the match. But the bowler appealed to the umpire because he was confused whether he was out or no. So what did? He appealed to the umpire to check out whether it was really out or no. So thinking that the ball had not touched the bat, the umpire declared that the Tendulkar was not out. Yes, the umpire, even they sometimes get confused whether the batsman is out or no. But what happened? However, knowing that the ball had touched his bat, Tendulkar returned to the pavilion, though he was declared as not out. Yes, but what did Tendulkar did? He was declared as not out, but he was honest to himself, he was honest to his team, he was honest to his country. Because he know when he was playing, what happened? The ball had touched to his bat, and he know that that was the honesty that I should give to my country. So what did? He had returned back to the pavilion. So this is what honesty is. Even you all should follow the students. Now let's see what is advantages of cooperation. Yes, do you all know what does cooperation means? What does the first thing comes to your mind? Yes, cooperation means when you're working together. That is the cooperation. You should cooperate with each other. Now let's see what's given here. In a family, we cooperate with each other. Yes, in whether it's a small family or a nuclear, it's a big huge family. We all cooperate with each other, isn't it? Good. So similarly in team sports, the more the players cooperate with one another, the better is their game. Yes, in a team, any of the team of the sports, what do the players do? They all are playing together in a team, and playing together in a team, that is the best thing. That is the positiveness which they get. That means they are cooperating with one another, and that is what gives out the best of their team. It gives the best to their game. So instead of keeping the feeling of cooperation restricted to sports, so is it that the cooperation must be only to the sports? No, cooperation must also be wherever you all are surviving. That means wherever you are in a group, in a school, with your friends, with anyone. So it should also be in your public life as well. We should bring it into public life. So everyone needs cooperation in a public life. We too need help to others, isn't it? We all need help of each others. Is it there a person or any of in this world that who don't require help of anyone of other? Is it so? No. Each and every person here, it requires help of others. So what is the thing you're supposed to do? You all must cooperate with each other. So fairs, rallies and other such gatherings can only be arranged successfully if we cooperate with one another. Yes, you all can see rallies which can be passing by, or any of the fairs or any of the such gatherings or functions. It can be arranged successfully only if we cooperate with one another. Now let's see what is he telling us. If we meet a boy who lost his way, yes, what will happen? What would you do if you see a boy who has lost his way and is crying? He is not getting his way. What would you do first? What would you get any first thing in your mind? Yes, what will we do? We will ask him. You will ask him that where does he live? And what will we do? We will help him to show his way. Is this only thing you will be doing? No. Even if what you can do, you can tell your father to drop him at his house. Or if he don't know his address, what will we do? We will take him to the police station with the help of your parents. So students, if you get anything else in your mind, you can comment me what would you do. Now let's see what is the next thing. While on a trip, we realize that our friend has forgotten her tiffin at home. Yes, you are on a trip, you are enjoying, but you have found out that one of your friend has forgotten his tiffin at home. So what the first thing will you do? What comes in your mind? Yes. What will we do the first thing? We will share our tiffin with him. Very good. This is what you're supposed to do. And this is what is called the cooperation. You're cooperating your friend. Very good. What will next thing you'll do? We'll tell my friends and we'll also share our tiffin with him. Yes, you can share this thing that one of your friend has forgotten his tiffin. So what will we all do? We all will share our tiffin with him. We know what is sharing. Sharing is caring. Very good. So some people are stuck in a lift of a building. Yes, now what would you do at this time? You find that some of the people are stuck in a lift of a building. Now what is this? Some of the people, they might get scary, isn't it? The first thing what we'll do, we will inform the person to whom you meet the first. Since you are also small, you can't do anything, but what you can do, you can tell the person to whom you meet the first, or will immediately call the security guard. Yes, if the security guard is closer, what will you do? You will immediately call him so that he can help the people who are stuck in the lift of a building. or you can also immediately inform your parents. Yes, anything of this you can do, or if you get anything something different from this, do comment me. Now let's see what is the next point. Read and discuss. Now what is he telling? Yes. Oh, he's telling our teachers taking us to see a fort. It will be a lot of fun. Wow, going to a fort is really a fun, isn't it, students? But what is he telling further? He's telling, let's not include Savita and Sameer in our group. Why is this but? Because Savita talks too much and Sameer is always playing pranks. Is it a good thing, students? Let's see further what is she telling. So what? Savita sings well and Sameer tells joke. So let's talk to them. They will understand. Let's not leave them out. Yes, very good. Is this a good thing, isn't it? Because he is telling that we won't include them with us because they are talking too much and even they are playing prank. But what is the positiveness this girl is telling? Even if they are having the fault or if they are having any of the negative point, we can take them into the positive, isn't it? Now what is she telling? She is telling that Savita, she talks too much. But if she talks too much, even the what is the second part? She sings well, isn't it, students? So that's the positive point of the Savita. And even if Sameer is playing pranks all the time, he also tells us the joke. So isn't it the good thing what she is telling? So yeah, she's telling that the third friend, she's telling, yes, that's true. I didn't think of that. Let us prepare a trip together. Yes, Gayatri, you are right. Let us learn new songs from Savita and new jokes from Sameer. So students, what do you understand from this? Even if some of your friends or any of the person which you know, he's having some of the negative point, that means he's talking. Now what example we have seen here, we have seen that Savita, she's talking too much, but she also sings good song because her voice is good, isn't it? And Sameer, even if he's playing pranks, but he tells us new jokes. So that means if they all go together, they are going to enjoy it, isn't it? So that is, we can say, is the cooperation also. That means they are cooperating to each other and they will enjoy the trip. Now let's see what is the next point. Tolerance. Now let's see what does tolerance means. We all have some faults. Yes, just in the before slide we have seen that Sameer and Savita, they are having some of the fault, isn't it? Savita is talking too much and Sameer, he just plays the prank. That is their fault, but they also have the positive thing, isn't it? We just saw it. Now let's see further what is written for tolerance. We can improve on these faults with the help of family and friends. We may not agree with each other every time. Yes, even if no person in this world who is 100% complete, there one or the other some faults are there, but we can improve these faults, isn't it? We can improve them with the help of our friends and family. Students, is there anything that 100% agree to any of the thing? No, even at your home there may be some point that where you may disagree with your friends or in the school friends, isn't it? You may not agree all the time. So what will happen? Sometimes there are disagreements even between your friends. Yes, you may have some disagreements with your family, with your brothers, your siblings or your friend. So what would you do at this time? At such times, we must try to understand the point of view of others instead of insisting that only our point of view is correct. So even if you disagree with any of the point, it is not good to just show that my point is correct. You should also listen to what the point your friend or the front person want to say. So on such occasions we must listen to other person. So if you find that any of your point is disagree, you do not agree to that point. But is it good to just insist that what you are telling is correct? No. You should also listen to the front person what he wants to say. You should have that ability to listen the other person. And this is what we call the tolerance. That is the tolerant. So this shows how tolerant you are. You must have that capacity to listen to the other person also. So respecting opinion which are different from our own is called the tolerance. That means the opinions which you listen to others, the point which you listen to others and which are different from you, which are different from your own points, those are called the tolerance or broad-mindedness. You may get this question, what does the tolerance is also called? So it is also called as broad-mindedness. We say now that person is very broad-mindedness or he is a tolerant person. That means he give respect to other person's opinion. He have that capacity to listen what the other person wants to say. So tolerance has a special significance in our country. People from various religions, creeds, culture are following different customs live here. Yes, in this world, India is the only country where we are having different kinds of religions, different kinds of cultures, customs. So that is the way this country has the special significance. That is the tolerance. Now let's see how. It is necessary for everyone to be tolerant or broad-minded. We have just seen in before paragraph that how tolerant you should be and what is tolerance, isn't it? And that is necessary for everyone. Diversity can be preserved through tolerance. Diversity enriches our social life. Yes, as I told you that India is the country where there are different kinds of religions, various religions, cultures and different customs. So that is the diversity which enriches our social life. It encourages us to think about others with concern. Yes, as we have seen what tolerance is, we have so many different cultures, isn't it? So do all the people are same? Are they unique? No, all the people, each and every person is different. So same is their thinking, same is their point of view. So this is what we can see that diversity tells, that we encourages us, it encourages us to think about others with concern. That is, what do they want to say, what are their thoughts. We can solve problems in an environment being broad-mindedness. Yes, we have seen there are so many problems in our environment. So being tolerant, you can easily solve those problems in our environment. Now let's see what is gender equality. Now you all know what is the equality. That means equal. Gender equality means what? Both the genders are given equality. As we know that we have gender men and women, boys and girls, isn't it? So boys and girls or men and women are equal as human being. So we are all a human being and we are having what? Boys, girls or men, women. They are as equal as human beings. So considering boys and girls to be equal without discrimination. So without discrimination means without making we can say difference between them, isn't it? So we should not have difference between them. That is the discrimination and that is called gender equality. Boys and girls much respect one another. Yes, that should be which we should do at our home also. You all must be having your sister, brothers, so you all must respect one another. In the company of our friends, we consider all of them to be our equal. In a company of friend, it does not mean that if you are working at any of the place, company of a friend also includes the group of your friends, isn't it? Company of your friends means the time which you will spend with your friend. That means you are accompanying. My friend is giving me a company. isn't it? So that is called when you're spending time with each other. So during this time you all must consider all of them to be as equal. We must maintain this sense of equality as citizen when we grow up. Yes, it should not be when you're small, but as in when you all grow up, when you all go to your college level, when you all are in your real life, when you're spending your real life, when you're being a citizen of a country, you all must have this sense of equality as well. By developing this sense of equality, everyone gets to learn and make progress. Yes, students, you all must know what this sense of equality is, and you all must develop this in yourself also. Now, it is not that if you all are having this portion, you all are supposed to learn, but you all are also supposed to take knowledge from this, and you all should follow this throughout your life. It is not that I have to score marks so I have to learn. No, you should take some positive thing also from this what is given in our books, and you all should follow this in our lifetime. So you all must have that developing sense of equality, and what will happen, it will give everyone to learn and make progress. So food, clothing, shelter, health and education are the common needs of man and woman as well. All these things which a boy needs, it also is needed by a girl. If a man need this, a woman also need it. So for the purpose of equality, each of these needs must be fulfilled properly. So all of, as we know, as I have said y'all, that we all are equal, isn't it? So for purpose of this equality, each of this thing must be fulfilled properly. Both of them, that means boy and girl, man or woman, both of them should get everything equally. So men and women have equal rights to facilities such as these. So whatever facilities we are getting, both should get the equal rights. Men and women, they both must get same. Similarly, men and women must get equal opportunity of progress also. Yes, not only the facilities but the progress, they should also get the same opportunity of progress as well. Now let's see what can we see over here. Yes student, what do you observe from this picture? We can see that there are 3 women and there are 3 men. There is a race going, but what race can you see? All of them are prepared to go to an office. But what does the man do? He gets up. Now this is in general, okay? Even you all can find this at your home. If your mother is a housewife, you can see that mother is doing each and every household chore from the morning, from the sunrise. She is just doing whatever. If a father is going to office, she have to make the tiffin. If you all are going to school, she have to make your tiffin, she have to make your ready to school, and after that she also have other household chores, that is washing clothes, cooking for you all, washing utensils, ironing your clothes, n number of work she has, isn't it? And with this, even when if she is going to office, now what is going to happen? She have to do all these household chores and then she have to go to office. And what does your father do? He just get up, gets ready, have his breakfast, take the tiffin and go to office. Yes, some of your fathers must be helping at home, isn't it? That's the very good thing. So what we want to say is here, what we want to discuss here is that everyone must get the equal opportunity of progress, isn't it? Men and women are equal people, equal rights, so you all will have equal love at your home. Gender equality, yes, if a boy is studying, a girl should also be studying. Now what is he saying? What's the solution? Following things are observed in some families. Now let's see what it is. In some homes, boys' uniform, textbooks and bags are bought first. Purchases for girls are put off. Yes, even now if we observe in some of the homes, we can observe this, that textbooks, bags, it is first bought to the boys and purchases of the girls are put off. They may buy it or they may tell that you can share, Otherwise, she may get the things which are used by her brother. Is it good, bud? Can you say that it is as an equality? No. If you are purchasing things for boys, it should also be purchased for the girls. When his team lost a kabaddi match, Raju began to cry, and Dinesh said, "Why are you crying like a girl?" Now, is this correct? Why are you crying like a girl? Yes, it is said that girls are emotional. So it happens sometimes that some of the boy may also find emotional. He is very possessive about his match. So it happens, but it is good to say that why you crying like a girl? Now let's see what is the third scenario. Vandana likes the bat and ball a lot. However, she is given dolls and toy stoves and utensils to play house. Yes, even in some of the houses, it is said to the girl that what are you going to study? What are you going to do in your future? You have to cook, and you have to play with you have to use your utensils in house only. So they are giving these things from when they are playing. So instead of giving her bat ball, she is giving dolls and toy stoves and utensils to play. So is it good, students? If she is interested in playing bat and ball, she is giving dolls of toy stoves and utensils. Sarika helps her mother with the cooking and household chores, and her brother is never asked to do the same. Does it happen at your home also? Is it good? Can you say it as a gender equality? No. Is it that Sarika is a girl, she is only supposed to help her mother? No. Even if she is having a brother, is it good that he is never asked to do the same? That is not a good thing, isn't it? Even he should learn to help her mother. He should also learn what his mother is doing, how her sister is helping. That is thing that when he will grow up, he can help it in her future also. What can we see here? Educate a boy and you educate an individual. But a girl is educated, you educate a community. Yes, if a boy is educated, we can say that only he is the individual who is educated. But if a girl is educated, a community is educated. A girl child is like a bud. Let her bloom and be flower of the future. So we are supposed to educate a girl along with the boy also. Now let's see what is she saying. Yes, she is telling always remember. Now let's see what is she telling to remember. Honesty increases efficiency in public life and make it possible to avoid wastage of time, money and labor. Yes, this is what we have learned from this lesson. We must always be honest, not only with our family, friends, but also in our public life. And what is going to happen? It will avoid the wastage of money, time and labor. Now let's see what she's telling we have learnt in this lesson. Everyone in the family must have to say in decision making. Yes, we have seen this in part 1, that how you all must be involved in decision making in family. We must be honest in our private and public life. Yes, we all must be honest. And if you are not, you should start being honest to your own self, your private life, your family and with the public life as well. Tolerance and cooperation make our community life harmonious and peaceful. Yes, we have learned what is tolerance and cooperation. So if you follow this in the community life, it is going to be harmonious and peaceful. A tolerant attitude makes it easy to preserve diversity. And men and women are equal. It's not right to discriminate between them. We have just seen how men and women, girls or boys, should be treated equally, and we should never discriminate between them. Hope you have understood what we have learned in this lesson. Thank you, students, and if you like it, like this video, do comment, share and subscribe my channel Guru's Academy.